45 minutes. Are you downtown often? Or? Oh, okay.
Just got out of work again, straight here.
Oh, yeah. Was traffic too bad? Not too bad? Or?
Yeah, that's just a little bit here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, once you get, like, past, like, Austin, Cedar Park.
It's a restaurant.
I'm not sure how many we got outside. It might be down at the bottom. Yeah, he's going to be.
Did you get, actually, what's your information on the other side? Was that supposed to get to you?
So, we all thought it was over there too.
All right, did they get it?
No, they got it because we thought we were broadcasting over there, and they told us to come over here.
Oh, I dropped it off over there. They took it upstairs.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, well, here's a list of players. Does that work for you?
Did you have a roster?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
we're
so
good. I have roster.
that's basically what I gave you.
Okay, that's
Yeah, we should be
All
alright.
right, let's go.
thank you. Usually it's like this. Just hit a little bit.
Should have brought a sweater.
Someone once described it as it's the McDonald's swing AC. If you know what that means. Should have my hair tie as well.
Yeah, remember, whoa, hang on a second. Time out. I'm also, I think I'm panned all the way over there. We go. Turn myself down there here. There we go. All right, that's better. That's better. Well, we're live right now, aren't we? Oh, we are live. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry about that. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Coppers Cove High School for tonight's matchup between the Eastview Patriots and the Coppers Cove Bulldogs, and that's dog spelled Bulldawgs, like Dog Pound in Cleveland. But right now we're here for the Eastview Patriots. Both teams are 0-1 on the season. Both teams are looking for their first victory. For Coppers Cove, they lost their first game of the season, 38-14 against the Georgetown Eagles, I believe. And for Eastview, they lost their first game of the season to Round Rock Westwood High, 42-27. So it should be an interesting matchup here. A lot of people here at Coppers Cove High School. I think they ran out of the tunnel just a little bit late. I think waiting for the smoke to come up. Most of the players aren't even out. This is the first time that I've actually been to a high school football game where they have two sides. There's like a visitor side and a press box, and home side press box. And this is actually one of the first times where I've actually seen both sides in use. So we're on the visitor side right now. So things and views may look a little bit different. The main one I think for people watching this is that usually on a broadcast you have the chains on the opposite side of the field, and that's usually on the opposite side of the home side. So that way when you're watching on TV, you know where the first down marker is. Well, I'm joined alongside Mitchell Paget as is our QA, and out in Vype land, Shane Skowinski. Making sure everything sounds oh so good. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff here at Coppers Cove High School. It's my first time. I think it's both of our first times. First time out here, Mitchell?
Yes.
Yeah, it's his first time out here too. He's letting me know. if you want to chat, you can. You don't have to. He's good. He's good. He's just giving me us tonight. He's making sure everything sounds good, and we're running the camera, I think, for the most part. I think we're getting ready to do the opening coin flip. And the national anthem. Every time I hear that song, I immediately just want to yell "play ball" once it's done. You know, 1 second. It's all good, man. Yeah, you're good like that. As you wait for players to take the field. One moment. So I had to step away for just a brief moment. I thank Eastview for giving me a roster that has the pronunciations on it. So I was looking at Elder Isanpumu's last name and drew a big blank on that one, so I really need to get that one. But it looks like the Bulldogs will be receiving the opening kickoff. So whether they won or deferred is right now irrelevant. All that matters is that they were going to receive the first half kickoff, while the Patriots will be receiving the second half kickoff.
I don't know who won the toss. Okay. Sorry about that.
As Copperas Cove already taking the field. Back deep to receive this one for Copperas Cove is Craig Brown. This angle can be a little difficult to see, but we're pretty close to the field too, so I like that. Trying to see who the kicker is. Kind of hard to see from this angle. It's right on line with the net. It's number 38. Patrick Maxwell will kick this one off. And it's Craig Brown back deep to receive this one. Maxwell looks like a left-footed kicker. Rarity in today's game. Kicks one off, low line drive. Brown may have a chance to receive this one. He will. He stumbles. The ball's loose on the ground inside the 5. He makes a one-man miss. He's almost brought down. He shakes loose, and he's still moving inside the 10-yard line, and that could have been disaster for Copperas Cove. But Brown able to recover and move inside the 10-yard line. Oh, my goodness. At least outside the 10-yard line. Inside the 20, I should say. So that's where this drive will begin. Maybe Brown thought about letting that one go and bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Decided the last moment to catch it. When you hesitate, that's when things can happen. But a good job moving there to pick up some positive yards. So we get a first look at the Bulldogs offense and the Eastview Patriots defense. It's like number 10 in at quarterback. That is Gabriel Rodriguez. He'll work from the gun. 4 wide receivers, 1 in the backfield. Rodriguez takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws over the middle. Ball is caught. Tackle thing just enough for a first down, right around the 24-yard line. They're going to give him the first down. Ball's caught by number 2, Tristan Glass. Actually going to say he's just short of the first down. Now they're telling him to move the chains. In fact, they're actually going to stop play for a second while they move the chains. So the ball will be on the 24-yard line. Once again, it will be Rodriguez from the gun, number 4 in the backfield. That's Craig Brown. Sends man in motion, takes the snap, looking to throw, screen pass, throws it into the flat, makes one man miss, makes another man miss, moves forward, another big gain, enough for a first down. And that was Craig Brown. The 2 times he has touched the football, he's proven to be a little bit elusive. Actually, no, not quite enough for a first down. Only 8-yard gain. I'll say this one last time. From this angle, it can be a little bit tough to see where the ball is. And so that's 2 relatively big gains. So 2nd and 2 now. Brown in the backfield. Rodriguez from the gun. Trips to the left. Fakes the handoff. He doesn't know where he's going, and he's going to be brought down. Let's see. They're going to maybe just enough for a first down. And they're going to say he's just, no, they're going to move the chains. No, they're saying it's 3rd down. One referee, I think, is saying move the chains. The other one's saying, no, it's 3rd down. That was almost a busted play right there as Rodriguez was trying to hand it off to Brown, but Brown went the opposite direction, so he had nowhere to go, and they aren't giving him the first down. So that was good enough for him to almost get it. As our camera's a little bit foggy, maybe to open up his window just for a second here. Handoff up the middle. It's Brown. Brown makes one man miss. Spin moves. This time brought down the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard on the play. There we go. Had to open up the window real quick. So that was the first big defensive play for Eastview. Able to bring Brown down. It's a pretty good crowd here for Eastview. Pretty good crowd for Copperas Cove on some Friday Night Lights here. So they're going to say no gain on that one. So 2nd and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Rodriguez has trips to the right. Brown in the backfield, takes his snap, hands off Brown. Brown up the middle. He runs into a swarm of tacklers, and he's brought down right around the 37-yard line. So that'll bring up 3rd down for Copperas Cove. I think the ref's trying to figure out where the ball is placed. It might be a penalty on the play, so it's like it was a penalty on the Bulldogs. So that makes it 2nd and 5, so scratch that off. Same formation as last time, trips to the right, takes a snap, handoff Brown, going up the middle, and he's brought down immediately. Another flag comes in, though. Hate to see that. It's number 14, Alejandro Alestro DJ Perez on the tackle. Flag comes in immediately. This might be excessive celebration. And that's going to go against Copperas Cove, actually, unsportsmanlike. Now back, we can hear for Copperas Cove from over here, but you also hear Eastview. They're cheering that one. So 2 back-to-back pretty big defensive plays. Both have been wiped out by penalty. One good, one bad. So now make it 2nd down. Although the down marker still says 3rd down. Not sure about that. So the down marker says 3rd down. It says 3rd and 20, so I guess they lose a down on that one. Takes a snap. Handoff going up the middle, and Brown's got nowhere to go. And now bring up 4th down. And it is indeed 4th down. I guess maybe that one penalty didn't happen. Whatever the case may be, Copperas Cove is going to get off the field, and Patriots will get the football. They're going to send at number 88, and that is Keeson Rainey back to receive this one. And timeout taken by Eastview very early on in this game. I don't think Coach Wall is very happy about that one. You hate to have to take a timeout this early. Still 8:08 left to play here in the first quarter. Eastview gave up 2 pretty big plays on offense. In the first play, a little pass over the middle, and then a running play up the gut. Been able to hold them, get them off the field. Now here we go. Enemy number 18, DeMarcus Green, I believe that is, to kick this one off. And once again, to be Keeson Rainey back to receive this one. It's 4th and 17. Takes a snap, runs a little bit with it, going to do a soccer style kick. He kicks it, it goes off the side of his foot, and that one just barely got past the first down marker. Players kind of pushing and shoving down there. They break it up. No harm, no foul. And great starting field position for the Patriots. They're going to get the ball in their opponent's territory. Actually, no, it didn't get past the first down marker. They're going to say that ball was out at the 42-yard line. So that was right around the net, like a 16-yard punt, it seems like. So from the gun, trips to the right. Takes a snap, screen pass. Rainey's got it. Turns upfield, gets inside the 40-yard line before being tackled. That was number 10, Ryan Pullen, in at quarterback. That was a gain of 2 yards on the play. I think maybe more a gain of 4 yards. There we go. 2nd and 6 now. Now trips to the left, one to the right. Pullen from the gun. One ready, takes a snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw over the middle. Ball's a little bit high and almost picked off. The pass was intended for number 4, Timothy Duncan, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Duncan was open, but Pullen just threw it over his head just a touch. Unfortunately, that ball was intercepted. So Patriots trying to avoid going 3 and out. Once again, same formation, Pullen in the gun. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Under pressure, backpedals. He's going to try to get rid of this one. It's going to be intercepted by the Bulldogs, and he may go the distance on this one, but pushed out of bounds by Pullen. A touchdown-saving tackle. Maybe ill-advised right there by Pullen, just trying to get rid of the football. Not sure, maybe he thought he wasn't out of the pocket. But the first turnover of the game belongs to the Bulldogs and sets them up in brilliant field position. Ball in the 31-yard line. So disastrous right there for the Patriots. In those kind of situations, it's tough to do. I guess when we think about this, but you have to get the ball and you got to throw it out of bounds. As long as it gets to the first down marker, but I guess where he was, it was a long way to throw the football. And the ball was tipped, though. So it was also just a good play in the defense. Can't think too much about it right now. 7:01 left to play here in the first quarter. Rodriguez. Both quarterbacks, by the way, have the number 10. Just thought that was a little interesting. 4 wide receivers set. Brown in the backfield. Sends him in motion. Takes a snap. Looking Brown's way. He's going to throw to Brown. He's going to be leveled immediately. Wow. Reading that one perfectly. Trying to see who it was on the tackle. And it was my man, number 3, Elder Isompumu, in on the tackle. You read that one so perfectly. It's a loss of 2 on the play. This time, trips to the right, one to the left. Brown in the backfield, handoff, Brown upfield. No, they're going to fake it. He's going to throw it back over the middle, and maybe it's a little bit past the line of scrimmage. That was it. Ball was caught by Tristan Glass, and that brings up 3rd down. So they get a little bit of that back. Makes it 3rd and 8. Ball on the 26-yard line. They get 3rd and 5, actually. So they must get to the 21 for a first down. So new running back in now is number 22, Nakeem Freeman in the backfield. Rodriguez from the gun looking to throw over the middle, and he misses his target. Pass was intended for Trey Fawcett, and he was open, and Rodriguez just threw it a little bit behind him, and now brings up 4th down. Now this is the weird situation where you could kick it, and it's kind of a long way to kick a football. And you're definitely way too close to punt this one. So the best option is almost to go for it, and it looks like that might be what the Bulldogs are going to try to do. Once again, Freeman in the backfield. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Handoff, fakes up the middle. Ball is caught by Glass. He's got the first down. And the play action pass. Kind of like an old school button hook pattern to perfection. That gets my first down to the 16-yard line. Bulldogs take a gamble and it pays off. Patriots right now trying to get a little moral victory, trying to get him out of the end zone, I should say. Sends a man in motion, and they're going to hand it off at a jet sweep, trying to come around the outside. He's going to be brought down after a gain of maybe a yard. Now is number 5, Trey Fawcett. See if they give him a yard, and now they're not going to give him any yards. South of 5 minutes left to play here in the first. Still no score. Big shout out to Mitchell for running the camera and producing, making sure everything looks good. Tougher job than it looks. 4 wide receivers. Freeman in the backfield. Rodriguez spun the gun, looking to throw. Under pressure, he's going to be sacked. And it was number 85 on the tackle, Amar Bushish. Amar Bushish in on the huge sack, and that brings him all the way back to the 23-yard line. That's a pretty big loss. Thanks at 3rd and 17. And if you're the Bulldogs, you're probably right now thinking about just trying to gain some yards, maybe make 4th down a little bit easier or a potential field goal. 4 wide receivers. They're going to send Brown in motion. They're going to throw it to Brown. They're going to throw it behind him. They're going to throw an incomplete pass. And you can see the coaches are saying that looks like that may have been a ball thrown behind. But they're going to say it was mainly parallel, which would not be thrown backwards. Well, will be thrown backwards. So it's going forward, essentially. But they're going to attempt the field goal. You run a 40-yard kick. The ball will be spotted right at the 30. So then number 82, Jane Edrell, which is a Jan Edrell, in to attempt a field goal. Snap is back, kick is up, and it's going to be well short. Maybe got a hand on that one. He pulled it to the left just a touch. And so the Bulldogs come up empty after the interception. Big victory for the Patriots defense. They keep them off the board. And they're looking now at that Patriots offense. Last time out, they threw an interception on 3rd down. Looking for the first down of the game. They'll get the ball on their own 23-yard line to begin this drive. Pulling from the gun, 3 wide receivers. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, tries to make a man miss and brought down. That was number 28 on the carry, Jalen Edmondson. It was brought down in the open field. Great tackle. It's a huge loss on the play. No, not a huge loss. It's a 1-yard loss. I got confused with the down markers were. It's 1-yard gain, actually. Trips to the left. Look to the right. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Under pressure. It's going to make a throw, and the ball will be caught in the flats. Got enough for a 1st down and walks out of bounds. Look at number 88, Keeson Rainey, in on the carry, on the catch. And that is a 1st down. No, they're going to say just short. They're going to say he was just short. I thought he had a 1st down there. They're going to make it 3rd and 1, ball on the 32-yard line. The 3 wide receivers. One will take the snap, fake the handoff. They're going to throw it. It's caught by Rainey, and he's definitely got the 1st down. They're going to move the pile, still moving the pile. Everyone's gathered in. Wow. Rainey lost his helmet on that one. He's going to come out for a play. But right at the 45-yard line, good team effort right there on the 3rd and 1. Ball's on the 32 to get all the way to the 45-yard line, a 13-yard gain. And now officially the first down for the Patriots. So trips to the right, one's to the left. Takes a snap. They're going to fake the handoff as Bowen's going to call his own number and rushes upfield. They're going to stop him right after a 4-yard gain. as a Bulldog is down on the field. A little slow to get up. .212 left to play here in the first quarter. Still no score. As that player's getting looked at, I'll tell you guys a little story. I was telling my dad on the way to the game who was calling against. And he tells me a story. My dad likes to tell me all his stories about him playing junior high football. To us, that's middle school football, but to him, the old man, it's junior high. And he said Copperas Cove was the only team, the first team they ever saw that ran a reverse. He described it as their first time seeing a curveball, and they got completely smoked. He said by 9th grade, though, he had them figured out. And he said we whooped them. They had no idea what was coming to them. So 4 wide receivers, 2nd and 6, ball on the 49-yard line. Bulldogs trying to get set. They do get set. They're going to hand up the middle. He's got room to run. He's got the first down. He's got 2 men to beat. He's going to be brought down at the 29-yard line. Huge run right there by Jalen Edmondson. Had a huge hole, and they're going to go no huddle quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs trying to get set once again. Once the snap, they're going to fake the handoff, throw into the flat. Ball is caught and makes one man miss. Flag comes out, still moving his feet, and is be pushed out of bounds. That was Timothy Duncan. But let's check the flag on that one. That one might be coming back. And now be holding on the offense. So trying to be quick. And a hold will wipe off that play. Those are the kind of penalties that your coach, you just can't stand. So that backs him up to the 35-yard line. Makes it 1st and 16 now. 2 running backs in the backfield. Pulling from the gun. They're going to fake the handoff. Pulling. He's going to call his own number. He's got nowhere to go and just going to pull forward for a gain of a yard, maybe a gain of no yards. As the Bulldog defense had read that one perfectly, and they're going to say no gain on the play. So 3 wide receivers. Edmondson in the backfield, pulling from the gun. Takes a snap. Looks like a player may have jumped. No flag comes out, though. He's going to throw it right at the first down marker at the original line of scrimmage, I should say. Ball is caught by Devin Guildhouse for a gain of, it looks like, 7 yards. Back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll make it 3rd and 10. Another situation where your goal may just be to try to make this one a more manageable 4th down. Pullen takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw it in a screen play. Ball is caught by Rainey. Gains maybe a couple yards. They're going to say he didn't gain any yards. That brings up 4th down. And Patriots are going to go for this one in 4th and 9. So give him 1 yard. Ball's on 28. They have to get to the 18-yard line for a first down. 4 wide receivers set. Edmondson in the backfield, pulling from the gun. And a timeout will be taken by the Patriots. 2nd timeout of the first half. Actually, no, that's the end of the first quarter, I should say. I got so wrapped up in the game, I lost track of time. So after 1 quarter, our score is Eastview Patriots nothing, Copperas Cove Bulldog nothing. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to the Eastview Patriots football on the Vype Media Network.
Yeah, I think at least once. I think so. Yeah. It might have been the Regents of Canada.
Yeah, like the Regents.
But it's 4th and 9. And the Patriots are going to go for this one at the start of the second quarter. Actually, no, they're going to kick a field goal. Maybe they're just setting up like they're going to go for it. This is a 45-yard field goal. Number 38, make his number quick, Patrick Maxwell, and to kick this one off. Kick is away. Looks like it's online. It's good. Maxwell drilled that one. They call Maxwell's silver hammer. How about Maxwell's silver toe? Or should I say golden toe? And the Patriots are on the board. They take an early lead. It's 3-0 at the start of the second quarter. In high school football, that is kind of a weapon that you like to have. Like to have a good kicker in any level of football. Got to give him a big ovation. So after the turnover in the first quarter on their first drive, the Patriots able to drive down the field and get a field goal. And the Patriot defense able to keep the Bulldogs out of the end zone or off the board altogether. I'm hearing from the other side, that was a 10-play drive. So Maxwell once again will kick this one off. And it'll be Craig Brown. Back to receive this one. Last time he bobbled it. Let's see if he tries to catch this one. Depends on where the ball goes. Kicks this one off. Line drive back to the end zone. When was he blowing that way? Ball is caught right at the goal line. They're going to try to take this one out, and he's got some room to run. He's at the 20-yard line. He's tripped up. Still keeps moving all the way out to the 25-yard line. That was number 34. Trying to make sure I get this one right. Malik Cuthbert on the catch, and a pretty decent return outside the 25-yard line. Maybe, well, let's see where they mark him out. The 24-yard line, so pretty much like he had gotten a touchback. Last time out, the Eastview defense able to keep him out of the end zone after inheriting not the best situation after a turnover. Rodriguez takes the snap. He's going to hand off up the middle. Decent gain to around the 30-yard line. That's Craig Brown on the carry. So 2nd and 4 now, Rodriguez from the gun. He's going to hand off to Brown. Brown's got the first down. Right on the mark. It's about a yard, actually. Brought down to the 45-yard line. They're going to move the chains. So now the chain gang trying to get moved. You see the one guy's telling one of these chains gang, no, you got to move, dude. Still moving the chains. Rodriguez finally throws it over the middle and over the head of the receiver, number 1, Demetrius Pierce. He was open. He hit him in stride. It's a huge gain. He only had one man to beat. That was Braden Gates. So very fortunate right there. That ball was overthrown. I'm not trying to say Gates wouldn't have made the tackle. Don't get me wrong. Gates probably would have made the tackle. It just would have been a big gain. 2nd and 10, handoff Brown up the middle. Brown moves the pile to the 45-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Patriots would love to get him off the field right here and give them their chance of their offense. Rodriguez takes the snap. He's going to hand off Brown. Brown moves. He's going to have the first down and then some. He's getting a nice push up front. Able to find a hole. Now give him a first down to the 48-yard line. Make that the 47-yard line. So Rodriguez from the gun. Looks like now we have number 22 in the backfield. And they're going to hand off the middle. He's got nowhere to go. This time they're ready for that one. Who's in on that tackle? That was number 54, Vance Hurd, the senior, in on the tackle. And it was handed off to Freeman. Akeem Freeman. He loses a yard on that one to the 47, to the 46 now. There we go. Don't always trust the scoreboard, unless you're looking at the score. So Rodriguez from the gun. Freeman in the backfield. Takes a snap. They're going to hand off Freeman. This time Freeman's got some room to run. Still moving. And there's a fight down in the left side of the field between Gates and number 15, Joshua Butler. Need a little pushing and some jawing out there. Not enough for a first down, but a big gain. Big gain of 10 yards. Just not quite enough for a first, so it makes it 3rd and 1. And this time we're going to see Rodriguez be lining up under center, and he will play for a quarterback sneak, and he's going to get a nice little push up the middle and have enough for a first down. Quarterback sneak, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated plays in the playbook. Maybe I just sound a little bit old school saying that, but I always thought it was one of the most impossible to stop plays. Heck, whenever I played Madden online, I run the quarterback sneak and the ball's on the 1 yard line. Everyone always get mad at me for doing that because they always saw it as an automatic touchdown. Every single time, it was like an automatic touchdown. Rodriguez snaps a little bit high, handoff Brown. Brown's spin move skirts a tackle. And brought down to the 33-yard line to make it 2nd and 4. Rodriguez takes a snap, handoff Brown. Brown trying to move. And this time they're ready for him. He only gets about a yard, and that'll bring up another 3rd down. So 3rd and 2 on the 31-yard line. And let's get to the 29. Handoff Brown. Brown's going to have the first down and then some inside the 25-yard line. Last time the Bulldogs got into the red zone, they came up empty-handed on a missed field goal. Rodriguez takes a snap. He's going to take a shot in the end zone. Wide open in the end zone, and it's caught. It is caught for a touchdown. Tristan Glass in on the catch. That one's overthrown just a touch, but Glass able to catch up to that one. A minute there, it looked like maybe he had overthrown him, but Glass able to catch up to that one and just stick his hands out for the reception. So pending the extra point, the score is currently 6-3. An interesting formation up here for the Bulldogs. And they're going to flip it to Brown. He's going to have nowhere to go, but still moving the pile, and they're not going to get the 2-point conversion. So they try to go for 2. And it's now only a 3-point game still. So Rodriguez to Glass on the touchdown. They try to go for the 2-point conversion to make it a 5-point game. And they come up empty-handed on the trick play. So 6:17 left to play here in the first half. Bulldogs up on the Patriots 6-3. As a reminder, both teams are looking for the first victory. Bulldogs will receive the second half kickoff. So a nice long drive here could pay dividends. So number 11 for the Patriots, that's Ronnie Goldman, back to receive this one. Currently standing on the 15-yard line. Number 82, Jen Edrill. Might be trying an onside kick right here. They have two people. Nope. Might be careful for this one right here, the way they're lined up. And it is going to be an onside kick. Ball's going to bounce, and they're going to call that one offside. As they've already blown that play dead. Actually, no, I think Eastview may have called a timeout. The coach saw what was trying to happen, and very fortunate they did, because Bulldogs had recovered that. They had recovered that onside kick. Just want to point that out. One of these things I love about high school football is you see plays like that run more often. You see more of these trick plays. You see more of these onside kicks. And then on the Lou Holtz, people may say that trick plays, just prove that you don't think you can beat me regularly. I just think they're fun. Just honestly, they're fun. And see, it looks like they're maybe a little bit more bunched up now, right around the 50-yard line. This time looked like he's going to do a more conventional kick. No, this time another short kick, and he's just going to grab it right at the 50. It was number 15, Joshua Butler, lining up to kick that one off right in front of Erdell. And just falling on the football, so good starting field position for the Patriots. Right around the 48-yard line, their own 48-yard line, I should say. So last time out, the Patriots able to drive down the field and end it with a field goal. A 45-yard field goal by Maxwell. Pulling from the gun, sends a man in motion. He'll have four wide receivers to his left. Throws it over to Rainey. It's a trick play. He's got nowhere to go with the football. Ball is batted in the air. And that trick play didn't work, but fortunately able to get rid of the football. Hang on, they're going to try to back down. I think I said it was intentional grounding. I think he was well outside the line of scrimmage, the tackle box. And I think there was a receiver in the area, and it got to the first down. Oh, no, they're not going to call that intentional grounding. There's no way. He was well outside the box. And that's what they're going to call. They're going to call intentional grounding on Rainey. They say the receiver was ineligible downfield. It got to the first down marker. And it was even tipped. I don't know how you call that. That's a huge penalty, a loss of down in 15 yards. I try to be as nice as I can and fair to the officials. I don't know why they're moving the chain gang all the way back there. Why is the chain gang moving? Yeah, that was weird. The chain gang, been watching them all night. They moved them all the way back. So now the chain gang's moving. They're telling the first down guy, no, you stay where you are. And the chain gang's got to go back to the 48-yard line. No, to the 48-yard line. No, guys, I don't think they're in the right spot. They are not in the right spot. They're holding up play. 6:06 is the longest 6:06 on minutes. I think right now, yeah, now the official's telling them no. The line of scrimmage, the OG line of scrimmage at the 48. One ref's telling them one thing, one ref's telling them another thing. I don't know what's going on right here. Again, now they're moving them. They don't know where they're supposed to be right now. And they're still not in the right spot. They are still not in the correct position. There they go. So 2nd and 16, ball on their own 33 after the huge penalty. Pulling from the gun, throws it into the flat. Ball is caught by Carlos Ramirez for a decent gain, and that'll make it still 3rd and long. 3rd and a very long. I don't think it was even 2nd and 16. That was more like, yeah, that was 3rd and 20. That was 2nd and 25. Now it's 3rd and 19. That's how huge that penalty was. 3 wide receivers. Takes a snap, pulling under pressure. Is going to throw it over the middle. Ball's going to be intercepted. Intercepted over the middle. Flag comes out on the return. We'll have to check that penalty. That's a 2nd interception thrown tonight by Pullen. And I think I heard someone maybe in the stands yelling roughing the passer. I don't think that was the... And they aren't going to call roughing the passer. And that right there, that is a huge penalty and a huge break right now for the Patriots. They get the football back. Swipe the interception off the board. And that pretty much almost negates the intentional grounding from earlier. That is a huge break right now, and it puts them in their opponent's territory. See some fans now, they're getting frustrated with the chain gang. They're still not correctly in the right spot. They're volunteers. I'm not gonna rip them too much. Jet sweep to Rainey, gets a big block, but still has nowhere to go. But a big block right there by Edmondson. But Rainey able to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. And if those think I'm trying to rip on the chain gang, I'm really not. You know, they're just volunteers and, you know, just trying to do a job. I think that'd be a false start right there, and that's going to be a false start. Number 68, Davis Jones. Just moved just a hair before the snap. Now back him up 5 yards. I think more so than any penalty in football, the false start penalty is probably the one that just grinds your gears the most, I think. Just truly. It just backs you up 5 yards. You just hate to see it. It's pulling from the gun. They're going to hand up Edmondson. Edmondson's got some room to run. He's got blockers. He pushes a man down after he gets the first down. Edmondson got some daylight. And a big gain right there. A gain of around, let's call it 15 yards to the 36-yard line. And it's a first down. Chain gain There we go. They're learning. Quickly back to the line, pulling from the gun. They're going to fake the hand up to Edmondson. Take a shot at the end zone. He's got a man wide open, and it's right through his hands. Carlos Ramirez had a step on his receiver, and maybe it was overthrown just a touch right there. I know they want that one back. Love the play call. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. And they have him streaking down the sideline. Not much you can do about it now. It's 2nd and 10, the 36-yard line. 3 wide receivers. Edmondson in the backfield, pulling from the gun. That's going to be another false start. Second false start of the drive. As the third penalty called against the Patriots on this drive. Second false start penalty. And that backs them up to their opponent's 41-yard line. So 2nd and 15. Ball at the 41, 3 wide receivers. They're going to fake the handoff. They're going to try the same play again, and this time the ball is almost caught. Ramirez had the ball in his hand, almost made the catch. Some of the people in the stands are calling for pass interference. They're not going to get it. I like the play call right there. I think they're seeing a matchup on that side of the field, Ramirez, that they like, and they're trying to exploit that matchup. And now it's 3rd and 15. Field goal ties it. This is way too far to kick a field goal. And you might be in fourth down territory, depending on how many yards they gain on this play right here. Almost gets in the jump. Pulling, looking to run, setting up a screen. Ball is caught by Guildhouse. He's got nowhere to go, though. Bulldogs read that one well. Maybe gaining 1 yard on the play, and now make it 4th and 14. This is that weird territory where it's too far to kick it. And it's also too close to punt it, which may be a redundant statement because both kicking the football. And they're going to go for it quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they actually try to snap the football right here as the play clock is down to 10. Backs up even further. This may just be a pooch punt right here, depending on where Pullen is. Yeah, he's going to pooch punt this one away. Flag comes out, and then it's going to get, let's see if it stops. No, rolls into the end zone, just trying to stop it. Another flag, though, which might be a false start. Let's check the flag. So it is a false start. Because it looks like they're just going to accept it, or to decline this penalty, rather on, and Rodriguez from the gun, handoff Brown up the middle. Brown met by some tacklers. Gains around 5 yards on the play. I'll make it 2nd and 7, so 3-yard gain on the play. Last time on, the Bulldogs able to get in the end zone. Right now, Patriots receiving the second half kickoff. Just like to keep them off the board. They're going to fake the handoff, throws over the middle. Ball is caught by Glass. Glass makes a man miss, moves upfield, and brought down, tripped up by number 21, Christian Lansdale. And a huge gain right there. We're south of 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Glass has made some big plays so far. He's got the only touchdown of the night by either teams. Bulldogs trying to go back to the line. Eastview just now got set. They're going to hand up the middle. It's Brown. Got some room to run. And he gets to the 35-yard line. He's maybe just enough. No, they're going to call it second down, so just slightly short of the first. It was like a 10-yard gain, but not quite enough for a first. Under center, Rodriguez gets a push from the back by number 30, Ezekiel Calipio Lynn. I'm going to try it again. Ezekiel Calopalin. There we go. So south of 2 minutes now. I think the Bulldogs, they would like to end this drive in points, as well as not give Patriots any chance back with the football. Rodriguez from the gun. Brown in the backfield. Looking to throw. Looking Glass's way under pressure. He's just going to tuck it in and run. Gains around 3 yards. This is one of those plays where the pocket collapses around them, but leaves a big hole up the middle. One of the cases we're sometimes swarming onto the ball, especially the ball carrier, I should say. Make things a little tricky. Clock continues to run. Bulldogs still have 3 timeouts. Eastview still has 1. Ball's thrown over the middle and brought down almost instantly. Ball is caught by number 7, Daniel Izquierdo. I'm going to say just enough for a first down. So the clock's going to stop while they move the chains. Now we're south of a minute left to go. Back to throw as Rodriguez throws it into the end zone. Flag's going to come out. That's going to be pass interference. That's going to be pass interference, and it takes an extra swipe on that one. Oh, you can't do that. That was Brandon Gates. No, I think that was intended for Daniel Izquierdo, and he may have said something to Gates that just stuck in his craw, and you cannot have that. You cannot have that. I think they're all, right now the referees, they're standing around, trying to determine how we're going to do this one. So right now there's 49 seconds on the clock left to play here in the first, and most undoubtedly that's going to make it first and goal. That's a foul on Gates. That's his first. Now make it first and goal. First time now you've seen a team in goal situation. Be a huge victory right here for the Patriots. They can keep them out of the end zone. Now we're going to get a timeout, I think. It's one of those situations where sometimes your emotions can just get the better of you. Oh, quite frankly, though, you don't know what happens down there. You don't know what's said. You don't know what's done. I mean, you see these players, they start kind of jawing at each other a little bit. They start saying things, and sometimes it just comes out. It's kind of the crux of football, or is kind of the weird thing, is that it's a very physical, kind of violent game in a sense. Retaliation is frowned upon. Like in hockey, where you can go back and you can fight that person. You get 5 in the box, and maybe a game misconduct. you can't retaliate. The only retaliation you really have is tackling him. He's got to get the ball for that. So it's tough to keep these motions in check, but you got to do it. Either way, Brown in the backfield, Rodriguez from the gun. There's Glass to his left. He might be looking that direction right here if they don't hand it off to Brown. And they are going to hand it off to Brown. Brown up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Bulldogs add on to their lead. And how big that penalty is. And this time they're going to attempt a more traditional extra point. Last time they went for 2. They came up empty-handed. Actually, no, they're going to go for 2. Up the middle. Does he have it? The answer is no. No, he does not have it. They got the kicker out there. And now it's Daniel Izquierdo once again trying to get in the end zone. So 2 times tonight they've gone for the 2-point conversion, and 2 times tonight they've come up empty. So 1 timeout. There's 43 seconds to go here in the first. So a lot of football left to play, but when you think about some of these plays that kind of came towards the end of that last drive of the Patriots when they had Ramirez open downfield and they just overthrew him by just a touch, just a touch. Another big play you have to think about is when pulling through the interception on his first drive, it was a touchdown saving tackle, pushing them out of bounds. That's why it was so cold in here. The AC was set to 65. It's the window unit back behind us. I was telling Mitchell that the window units are kind of like the McDonald's Sprite of AC units. And high kick, not a lot of distance. Let the one bounce. The ball still on the ground. Eastwood's got to recover it, and the Bulldogs have it. Oh my goodness, maybe just a lapse of judgment right there. As the first guy missed it, and the second guy probably just thought that meant the ball was down. It was going to go out of bounds. It stayed in bounds. That is a huge turn of events. The Bulldogs maintain possession of the football. They still have 2 timeouts and 39 seconds to work with. The defense needs to come up with a big stop right here and keep it just a 2-possession game. Rodriguez takes a snap, looking to throw. He's under pressure. He's going to throw it over the middle. Ball is going to be dropped. Flag comes out. I'm going to wave that flag. So they waved that one off. After the incomplete pass, the clock stops. There's 34 seconds. And just tell you how good a recovery that was. The ball's on the ECU 22-yard line. That's how huge that recovery was. Rodriguez looks to throw, takes a shot. Ball will be caught. Number 1 trying to get in the end zone, brought down. Out of bounds. It was caught by number 1, Demetrius Pierce. Clock's going to stop at 25 seconds. So Brown in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. First and goal on the 8-yard line, handoff Brown. Brown trying to make a man miss, moves inside the 5 to the 4. This might be where, see, I think Bulldogs are going to take a timeout right here. They have 2 in their back pocket. So 19 seconds left to play here in the half. And just not been a fun series of events for the Patriots. They would love to keep them out of the end zone right here. Bulldogs still have a timeout. Rodriguez from the gun, handoff to Brown. Brown moves the pile and brought down short of the goal line. He gains a yard. And the Bulldogs will take their last timeout. Now make it 3rd down. Now, this is where it gets interesting right here. So there's no timeouts on the clock. So no timeouts left. Now, if you're the Bulldogs, you almost have to pass it here because if it's incomplete and the clock stops, if you run it or you catch it and you get stopped short, the half is over essentially. You don't have time to get back on the field and run another play. And you can't spike it either because that'll be 4th down. So, question is here, do you take the risk and run it? It looks like right now Eastview is ready for it. You've seen what Brown's been able to do. So 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line, 12 seconds on the clock. Big play right here. There's 3 wide receivers, and now Eastview, I think it's going to take their own final timeout. Now both teams are back out in the field, so a big play right here. Reminder, Eastview will receive second half kickoff, and there's still a lot of football left to go, but this could go a long way if they keep them out of the end zone. Crowd showing him some love. Rodriguez takes snap. They're going to throw it over the middle, and it's a touchdown. Slant route to Demetrius Pierce. Thrown perfectly. Bulldogs capitalizing. The flag comes out at the end of the play.
crossing route, which we can never cover. They flood it and they cross.
That was after the play was over in sportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs, which backs them up for the extra point attempt. So the score is currently 18-3. The Bulldogs have missed every extra point attempt. They've gone for 2 each time. So this time they may be trying a more conventional extra point. This looks like an NFL extra point. It's a 35-yard kick. Snap is down, kick is away, and it is no good. He pulled that one. So 0 for 3 on the point after attempts. There's 6 seconds left on the clock, no timeouts. And that was a situation where they kicked it short on the kickoff, and Eastview was unable to recover it. You got to be on the lookout for those things. They can be tough. That's 18 unanswered points right now by the Bulldogs. Eastview, though, will receive second half kickoff. Let's see what they do here. See if the Bulldogs maybe try to recover this kick, maybe get one more chance. Maybe heave one in the end zone. Short kick, not a lot of distance. Backs up to receive it. This time he'll make a fair catch. And that's Christian Lansdale. So 6 seconds left to go, and their drive was going to start at the 37-yard line. Excuse me. Now, what do you do here? Take a shot at the end zone? I mean, why not? No timeout, 6 seconds left to go. We'll bring you the band at halftime. As Bulldogs line up in a prevent defense, only going to rush 3. And he fumbles the snap. And that's how the first half is going to end. And maybe mercilessly end for the Patriots. They needed that one to end, but just unfortunate series of events for the Patriots. Still plenty of football left, and they receive the second half kickoff. After 2 complete, our score here at Copperas Cove. The Bulldogs 18, the Patriots 3. We'll be right back. You're listening to Eastview Patriots football on the Vype Media Network.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today. Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
No, I'm not really talking. He's killing it by himself. You can stream it on YouTube. just loved the underdogs growing up, so like the underdog track too.
Let's go. It's like, yeah, they had like a special, you just won the Super Bowl for each individual time. How cool is that?
Getting ready to start the second half here at Copperas Cove High School. Bit of a unlucky end to the first half after Copperas Cove scored a touchdown on the ensuing kickoff. A short kick and a bobble on the catch led to a recovery by the Bulldogs and ended with a touchdown with 6 seconds left. Then right after that, a fumble on the snap. Led to no chance at the end zone. So good news for Eastview is they will receive the second half kickoff, and there's still plenty of football left to go. It's only a 3-score game. And Copperas Cove has failed on every single extra point attempt, or should I say PAT. So still a lot of time in this, and I've seen teams come back from bigger deficits than this one. And they haven't spread apart yet, but you can tell they are prepared for this one not to be kicked deep. As the Bulldogs, they don't like to kick it deep. In fact, after the first score, they went for an onside kick. So you can see right now, it looks like that Eastview has got the hands team out there, essentially. They are not taking any chances here. Almost would be a good time for the Bulldogs to just try to kick it over their heads and see if they can recover it in the end zone almost, but that'd be a touchback. Short kick, not a lot of distance. Once again, let this one drop. They're going to let it drop. It's recovered by the Bulldogs. He let it drop. I think he thought it was like a punt where he could be recovered. We could recover the kicking team. That's the second time tonight. A disastrous play right there. You can't do much about it now. You have to just shake it off and go back to playing defense. So the Eastview Patriots thinking they're going to get the first half kickoff. And that's the second time tonight. Oh my goodness. And similar starting field position as the last time. So ball on the 35-yard line, the Eastview 35. And we're going to get another look at Rodriguez and Craig Brown. They've scored 18 unanswered points after Eastview took a 3-0 lead at the start of the second. Back to pass, may take a quick shot at the end zone. They are going to take a shot at the end zone and maybe just ran the wrong route. Pass intended for Demetrius Pierce. And Gates had fallen down to the ground. Rodriguez was throwing towards the pylon while Pierce was turning upfield, going to this corner or the middle of the end zone. Either way, it's 2nd and 10. So Rodriguez takes a snap. He's going to hand off up the middle. Brown's got some room to run. Makes one man miss. Brought down at the 25-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down, and it will be enough for a first down. They're going to move the chains. So 10-yard gain by Craig Brown. Quickly back to the line. Patriots just trying to find their footing on defense right now. Rodriguez takes the snap. They're going to hand off Brown once again. Bounces off of his linesman and brought down after a gain of maybe a yard on the play. Right now, the Bulldogs are employing a strategy to just keep the ball out of their hands. Eastview offense really hasn't had much time in the second quarter. It was almost entirely, the whole entire time, in the hands of the Bulldogs. That time of possession, some people call it a completely worthless stat. I think it does pay the dividends. Rodriguez back to throw, looking for Glass in the end zone. Ball is overthrown by just a touch. Glass had a touchdown earlier in the game. He was looking for a second. He had his man beat, too. And fortunately, Rodriguez just overthrew him. So a big third down right here. It's 3rd and 8. Ball's on the 23-yard line. Might be 4 down territory, though, depending on how this play goes. Rodriguez takes a snap. Hand off of middle to Brown. Brown bounces off a tackler and he's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line. Make that the 19-yard line. Now make it 3rd down. Actually, make it 4th down. Excuse me, it's 4th down now. So now it's 4th down and 4. Ball's in the 19. Got to get to the 15 for a first. And most likely you're going to see the Bulldogs go for it. This would be a huge stop for the Patriots, and they need one badly. Rodriguez from the gun. He's going to fake the handoff. Throws over the middle and incomplete. Big stop right there. Pass intended for Daniel Izquierdo. So they don't recover the kick, but they still get the ball back after a turnover on downs. 9:58 left to play in the 3rd quarter, and that was huge right there. Keep him out of the end zone, keep him off the board. Now the offense has to collect themselves and not be too hasty. There's a few false starts, a few penalties in that 2nd quarter. So you have to be patient right here and not try to get it all back at once. Still plenty of time left. Edmondson in the backfield, pulling from the gun. Takes the snap. They're going to hand off Edmondson. Edmondson's got some room to run. Edmondson at the 40-yard line, tripped up right at the 45. Edmondson found a hole and a huge gain on the ground. Going quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Meanwhile, Bulldogs trying to get some people in. Rodriguez takes a snap. They're going to hand off. Bounce off will be tackled. He's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And that was to Asdril Danius Eli Zalde. That is a mouthful of a name. That's a fun name to say. I think that's one of the best parts about these broadcasts that no one talks about. You get to say some fun names. That's a fun one. Love it. Either way, it's a loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Ball back in the 40-yard line. Rodriguez working from the gun. Hand up Edmondson. Edmondson has a hole. Gains around 3 yards, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Similar hole to what he had last time in his big gain. So after the huge gain on 1st down, they've only gone, they went backwards, a little bit forward. Now they face 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 12 from the 43. Must get to the 45, their opponent's 45-yard line for a 1st down. Maybe try and just make 4th down, if they get to 4th down, maybe a bit more manageable. I think their offense is a little bit out of sorts right now. They don't know where they're supposed to be. And they have 10 seconds left in the play clock. Now they're all set. Send Edmondson in motion. So Rodriguez all alone in the backfield. Takes a snap, looking to throw. He's going to take a shot down the middle of the field, and he had Ramirez again. He was open, and he overthrew him. Ramirez got into the open space, and they're going to have to punt this one away. Oh, my goodness. That's the 2nd time tonight they've had Ramirez open downfield. What would have been a huge gain. Those are the plays you will look back on in film. And the plays that you will wish you had back. So after a big first play, Patriots forced to punt this one off. Snap is back. Punt his way, very high punt, not a lot of distance. And it takes a Bulldog bounce. That's just not the way you want the football to bounce. Bounces all the way back to the 40-yard line. And it was down by Elder Esonpunyo. Not sure what they're discussing down there. Now there's a penalty on the play right there. Looks like they have chosen to replay. I'm not sure what the penalty was. They've chosen to replay the kick. It looks like that was actually as it was on the Bulldogs, and they want to replay this kick right here. Maybe it's because they have better field position now. There's a 5-yard penalty. It's now only 4th and 8, as well as the way the ball was bouncing. So they want another shot and try to pin them deep. I don't blame them here, but looks like they're gonna come after this one. It's a fake. It's a fake. He's got room to run, and he's gonna be just short of the first down. They ran a gamble. It almost paid off. That was close. It's 1 yard short of the first. They got to the 44, to the 46. They had to get to the 45. Oh my goodness. That close. I don't dislike the play call. I really don't dislike the play call. Trying to be aggressive, trying to stay in this game. I like that. But, oh my goodness. Once again, it's a game of inches. That time it was just 12 of them. Rodriguez from the gun. Looks like Brown in the backfield. Takes a snap, handoff Brown. Brown's got room to run. Flag comes in. That's a false start. It's always amazing to me how much the play runs through when there's a penalty like that backs them up. And a player down for Eastview. And looks like he is up and okay. He's favoring his left leg just a touch. Trying to see that is number 74, and that's Marcus Hochstein. Let's hope he is all right. See the crowd showing some love for Marcus. After the false start penalty, backs him up to the 41-yard line. So 1st and 15 now for the Bulldogs. It's Rodriguez. He's going to hand off to Brown. Brown is going to be brought down behind, almost behind the line of scrimmage, and some pushing and shoving back there. No flags come out, though, after the play was over. I mean, a little bit extracurricular. They've been very nippy down there, I'm telling you. I'm going to say he gained a yard on that one. The ball on the 42-yard line. It seems like it's on the 43 from my angle, which is right on line with the 40s. You can see from the camera. It looks like we're on the 43, but the scoreboard says 42. A flag comes in all the way in the back. And I think maybe a delay game for the flag. I'm going to see the Bulldogs take their first time out of the half. 6:49 left to play here in the third quarter. Dogs up over the Pats 18-3. Middle of this timeout, I'll tell you all another story of my dad from his junior high days, which, as a reminder to those listening, is middle school. And he's going to hate me for telling this story, but I'm going to tell it anyway. Sorry, Dad. He said one time after a halftime speech, he ran out on the field. He was all excited from the speech. He was pumped up. Only one little problem. My dad forgot his helmet. And as he gets back to the bench, the coach walks around him and says, Mr. Reed, I believe this is your helmet. Dad goes, oops. And for those listening, that was one of those big old egg-shaped helmets that they used to wear back in the day. You used to play football back in the day, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So 2 timeouts remaining for the Bulldogs here in the ball game. It's 2nd and 14, 6:49 left to go in the third quarter. Rodriguez from the gun, looking to throw, under pressure, throws into the flat and short. Pass was intended for Trey Fawcett. And now make it 3rd and 14. So, big play right here. Another chance for the Patriots defense to come up and get a stop. They need this one. Rodriguez back to throw. Under pressure. He's going to be sacked. He is going to be sacked in the backfield. Number 80, Jackson Zane, in on the sack. A huge loss, and that'll bring up an obvious punting situation. It's 4th down. So Keeson Rainey back to receive this punt. And it'll be Demetrius Pierce to punt this one away. Pierce takes a snap, punts this one away. Rainey's got this one over his head. He's got to be careful about touching this one. And he's got to be careful about touching this one. And it's recovered by the Bulldogs. Oh, my goodness. That's backbreaking for the Patriots. They get the ball. They think they have it, and Rainey has to go over his head, and he can't corral the bounce. And that is the 3rd time tonight the Patriots haven't recovered the kick. This time it happened on a punt. Now the Patriots, the defense thinking they can taste that Gatorade on the sideline. Now they have to come back out there. How much you can say about it right now. 5:41 left to go here in the third. Rodriguez takes a snap, handoff Brown. Brown's got some room to run. Spin moves. Still moving his feet. Up the play was dead. And that's enough for a first down. It looks like it is enough for a first down. Down to the 15. Rodriguez takes a snap, handoff Brown. Brown runs in to a defender after a gain of maybe 1-2 yards on the play. So 2nd and 9, ball on the 14-yard line. Rodriguez from the gun. They're going to fake the handoff to Brown. Under pressure. Throws the end zone. Guy's man wide open. Intended for Pierce. So maybe under pressure was unable to really set his feet and find the open man. There's been a few times on both sides of the ball for the Patriots and for the Bulldogs. They've had receivers wide open in the end zone. Just downfield. They have a step on their guy, and they've just overthrown them. You know, you just get excited sometimes and you overdo it. Think about like when you're playing golf and you just get amped up and you're 7-iron, all of a sudden goes 10 yards past you, how you normally hit it. Happens. So another chance right here for the Patriots. They need a stop and they need one bad. Rodriguez rolls out of the pocket. He's going to try to find the first down. Flag comes in. That might be in the realm of holding, which would be a huge break. Looks like it will be holding. Trying to find the head referee. And that is a hold on the Bulldogs. That is a big break right there for the Patriots, but it's still third down. But now it's third down and 19 for the 10-yard penalty. 4:25 left to go here in the third. Four wide receivers, Brown in the backfield. Rodriguez takes the snap, looking towards the end zone into double coverage. And I think Glass fell down to the ground. He's looking for a flag. I'm not going to call out and say that Glass was trying to flop, but it did look like he was trying to sell it just a touch. Just a touch. And that brings up another fourth down. And this is that weird, too close to kick it, too far to go for the field goal. It's like too close to punt it, too far to go for the field goal. These weird situations, the ball's on the 19. Be a long way to go, and they don't know what they're doing right now. There's less than 8 seconds left to go on the play clock. They got to get a play off right now. If they don't, they're going to back it up. They just get the snap off. Rodriguez looking to throw. He gets leveled in the backfield, and the ball is caught for a touchdown. Now they're saying it's incomplete, and they're going to roll it incomplete. Now one ref is saying touchdown. The other one said incomplete. It looked like, from me, my angle looked like he maybe have caught it. Everyone in the crowd was saying it was an incomplete pass. And he's trying to say, I think he was out of bounds. Rodriguez was just completely leveled on the play. And the two back judges, they are talking about this one. Now they're all going to confer on whether or not they think it's a touchdown or not. The flag people are already starting to run out with the big dog sign. Now they're all going to confer. DA, by the way, is just running across the other side of the field. The DA, part of the DAWGS, so, yeah. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Let's see what they rule here. They have not said anything yet. Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. The Bulldogs, the Patriots get another break. I may go back home and watch that replay. And I wish the microphone for the ref was on. But a big break right there. That's the third consecutive drive that the Patriots have come up big and gotten the stop. But in all of that, the Patriots have only had one drive on offense. And it ended with one first down. So 4:02, still a lot of time left. Patriots have all three timeouts. They're only in the third quarter. But they do need some points. Sends a man in motion. Jet sweep, trying to go around the outside. It's got some room to run at the 25-yard line. Pushed out of bounds. And it was Timothy Duncan, and a heavy hit on, looks to be a trainer. She's okay. She's okay. Gain of, I think, around 5, maybe 6 on the play. Yep, 5. Ball to 29. Handoff, Edmondson. Edmondson trying to get through, and no gain on the play. I'm going to say you lost the yards. Now it's 3rd and 6. Pulling from the gun, looking to throw under pressure. He's got to get rid of it. Throws into the flat. Ball's caught by Rainey. Stays on his feet. No, they say he was down. His knee must have touched the ground. I really thought he had stayed on his feet right there. So a very unfortunate 3 and out for the Patriots after the big stop by the defense. that play. The Bulldogs just loaded up on the left side. Be Maxwell to punt this one away. Patriots getting one more man on the field. Play clock down at 5. You got to get it snapped off. Like now, they got to get it snapped. There's 1 second left. They just get it off. Maxwell punts away. It's a beauty of a punt, by the way. See if it takes a good bounce. Not the best bounce. Bounces sideways, and wisely staying away from the football is number 3, Xavier Talcabon. And it'll be Bulldogs ball at the 40-yard line. So it's goose eggs all around here in the third quarter. Much like in the other odd quarter, the first quarter, there was goose eggs all around before 21 points were scored altogether by both teams. So far right now, though, the Patriots defense is standing tall and getting some breaks when they need them. The offense needs to capitalize. Right now, though, the important thing is there's no further damage. So Rodriguez from the gun. Craig in the backfield. Takes a snap. Handoff. Craig up the middle. Glances off a would-be tackler and gains 5 yards to the 45. So 2nd and 5, ball at the 45-yard line. Rodriguez working from the gun. They're going to hand off Brown. Brown pushes forward. He's not going to get any more yards after an initial gain of only 2. So now the Patriots, they are ready for that Craig Brown run. Bulldogs taking their time in between plays. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. 3rd and 4. Ball on the 46-yard line. Back to pass. Under pressure. Escapes tackle. They're calling for a hold. He gets leveled as he throws the football. No flag on the play, but incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So 4th and 4 to go. And I don't see the punt team coming out in the field. Now I do Rainey coming out in the field, though. Now I do see the punt team. Now be careful right here. This is where you might see a fake. You may call me crazy, but we did see one on the last drive for the Patriots. Last time they attempted, one time they attempted the punt. And look, there's the fake right there, and they're going to have the 1st down. They have more than enough for a 1st down. Still moving the pile inside the 30-yard line. Ezekiel Kalipo-Lin with a huge gain on 4th and 4. You got to be on the lookout for those things as we are approaching the end of the 3rd quarter. No points on the board, man. And call that a victory right there for the Bulldogs as they're keeping the ball out of the hands of the Patriots. As I'm not even sure they're going to see a snap. I think they may have to snap it. They're going to delay a game. They have to take a timeout at least. The Bulldogs do take a timeout. That's their 2nd Targe timeout of the half. Now the game clock, by the way, says there's 000s on it. Even though they took a timeout, so there should be more time on the clock. Not 50 seconds. What are you talking? Yeah, we go 5 seconds. Yeah, so the 3rd quarter is not over. They still have to run at least one more play in the 3rd. And I think what was going on there, I think the Bulldogs thought that there was not enough time to run their play, or at least that they could just let the clock run out. But the game clock and the play clock were just slightly off. So they had to go up and at least run one more play. Now the clock is stopped. They have one timeout remaining. Meanwhile, the Patriots have a full complement of timeouts. So what is in all likelihood the final play of the third quarter? Rodriguez takes a snap, looking to throw. He's going to be, the ball is out. The ball is out. There goes the incomplete pass. No way that's an incomplete pass. No way. He was hit. The ball came out. That should be a fumble and recovered by the Patriots, and the back judge ruled it an incomplete pass. No way. Folks, I try to be as partial to the referees as I possibly can, and I'm sorry. I don't agree with that call. Rodriguez was absolutely leveled. I guess they're saying maybe his hand was going forward. To me, it looked like the ball just popped out and went forward. In my opinion, that should be a fumble. That would have been a huge turnover to start the fourth quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10 as we're getting ready to start the fourth. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. This has been a game of definitely of, for the Patriots, just a game of what ifs. Now the two plays, Ramirez was down the field. He was open. The overthrows. The fumble right there. Patriots have gotten their fair share of breaks. And that was one they wish they could have had. I said my piece on it, so I'm going to drop it. Can't do anything about it now. 2nd and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. Ruggeds takes the snap, hands off, up the middle. It's Brown. Brown pushes a man down. He's got room to run on the outside corner. Steps out of bounds. Makes one move. And gets enough for a first down. Rodriguez back to throw, going towards the end zone and overthrows Pierce. I mean, it's 2nd and 10, ball on the 14-yard line. Patriots defense has done everything they can right now to put goose eggs on the board in the second half, and they need at least one more right now. They need a couple more if they can hold them right here. Rodriguez is going to hand off up the middle. Brown moving the pile, moving the sticks. And that might be just short of the first down. That defense is starting to get tired out there. They have been out there for the majority of the second half. So 3rd and 2, ball on the 6. They can get a first down, getting a first down. It'll be a quarterback sneak. And into the end zone is Rodriguez for a touchdown on the QB sneak. Back breaking. Man, oh man, oh Oh, man. Well, in the start of the fourth quarter, Bulldogs really put a blow on the Patriots. So far tonight, every single attempt at the PAT has gone awry. They're going to go for 2 once again, this time a running play. And trying to get to the corner, and this time he's got it. This time they get the 2. They were 0 for 3 before that. Now they are 1 for 4. As it was Daniel Izquierdo in on the 2-point conversion. So it makes that score 26-3. It's a 23-point deficit for the Patriots. They have all 3 timeouts. When this game is over, depending on the result, no matter the result of this game, there's a few plays that you're going to go back and take a look on. And especially, it's those special teams plays. You know, I talk a lot, you know, in these broadcasts. I've been doing it for 4 years now. I'm broadcasting football. And one of the things I always talk about in these games is people underestimate the importance of special teams. You know, and those are one of those things you're going to look back on and say, if this had gone like this, if this had gone like this, you know, you're going to say, what if, what if, what if. And, you know, it's important that you look at these plays and just learn from them. Not what you can do about now, just learn from these plays right here. And I'm not trying to single out, put anybody on blame. No one single person to blame for this one. Once again, a short kick. Calling for a fair catch. He's going to catch it. And inside the 30-yard line, or inside the 20, I should say. And now make it 1st and 10. 11 on line left to go. And there's a lot of time left still. There's a lot of time. And I've seen this, okay? I've seen teams do crazier things before. Like I said, I've been calling football for a long time. And I was at the Vista Ridge, Cedar Ridge game. With Deuce Vaughn was playing against Vista Ridge. That game ended in a Hail Mary, and that was an insane fourth quarter with like 4 lead changes. It was nuts all around, ending on a Hail Mary. So pull in from the gun, low snap, back to throw, under pressure. He's going to be sacked in the backfield. Actually, that was not pulling. That was actually number 16. That was Ty Blair in that quarterback. So correction. Not much Blair could be done about that one, as the Bulldogs just beat him on the edge. Huge loss on the play, back to the 20-yard line, 21, so that makes it 2nd and 17. Blair from the gun. We'll have Edmondson in the backfield. Hits a snap, looking to throw. The ball is tipped. A wonderful defensive play there. That was number 9, Anthony Jackson. Is cutting in front of that one and getting his hand above that. That was intended for, I think, number 9, Grover Moore. Actually, make that for Timothy Duncan. And Timothy Duncan looks like. I don't think Grover Moore was on the play. So 3rd and 17. The Patriots only have 1 first down this entire half. Blair from the gun will have 4 wide receivers. Obvious passing situation, under pressure. He can't find anyone, he can't get rid of the football. He's going to be sacked. The Bulldogs were all over that one. They were ready for the pass. So Maxwell now he's going to punt this one out of his own end zone. Low snap. Maxwell able to get the kickoff just barely. It's almost blocked. He's going to grab this one on a bounce inside the 40-yard line. Tries to get around the corner. He's at the 20-yard line. Miskid's got some speed to him and knocked out of the 10. Wow. That was Xavier Takbon who caught that one on a bounce and just turned on the Jets. My goodness. I think it's a sophomore. It's a defensive back is listed on the roster. Wow. Goodness gracious. I know this is an Eastview broadcast, but I gotta say, when I see a good play, I see a good play. Kid can run. 9:24 left to play in the ball game. It's 26-3. And the handoff coming around the corner. Trying to make a man miss. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Nakeen Freeman pretty much puts this one away. Oh, man. Once again, going for two. They're going to have Rodriguez keep it. He's going to be stood up, though, on the 1 yard line. They're now 1 for 5 on point after attempts. Keeps the score 32-3. 29-point lead now for the Bulldogs. They have really begun to pull away. I'm talking in the booth next to me, you know. You look at this score, you're going to look at a lot of plays that could have gone another way, and I mentioned this before, the special teams plays, but also the Ramirez plays. You look at those plays, and they've gone another way, but, you know, it's just all a game of what if, and, you know, the truth is they didn't go the way that, you know, they intended them to, but if they had, this game might be a lot closer. So you got to think of that big swing right there at the end of the half when they didn't recover that kick. You know, that made the score 18-3. Half could end at 12-3, and who knows after that. This time Erder's going to be back really far, try to kick this one deep, and he will kick this one deep over the head of Randy. They're going to let this one bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And believe it or not, folks, I think that is the first touchback on a kickoff. I think it's the only touchback all night. Maybe on the one punt, one pooch punt by Pullen. So offense comes back out there. It's Blair. As Ty Blair, through one pass in his previous drive, was sacked twice. Pass fell incomplete. It was tipped. They're going to load up on his left side. That's a false start right there. He knew it immediately. That was Devin Guildhouse. Yeah, sometimes you just get excited. Blair from the gun, takes a snap, fakes the handoff, goes over the middle and ball. I'm not sure if it was tipped or in and out of the hands, but he had Timothy Duncan over the middle of the field. See, Blair's got some zip on it. See that ball middle, he's got some zip. 2nd and 15, ball on the 20-yard line. Takes a snap, rolls out, looking to throw. Sets his feet, throws over the middle, and just a little bit, once again out of the reach, intended for Timothy Duncan. He does have some zip on it. He can throw the football. These receivers are getting open. In Duncan's case, he was just a little bit out of reach, though he wasn't in double coverage. But he was able to get a step. 3 wide receivers. Edmondson in the backfield. Changing the play. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Goes down the field. Intended. And it's caught! It is caught. Intended for Duncan. Perfectly thrown ball. Perfectly located by Duncan. And that's the second first down of the second half. That's their first offensive play of the first half. And he goes for a big gain at the 50-yard line. Looking back to the line, Blair from the gun. 4 wide receivers. They're going to hand it off to Edmondson. He's going to try to get around the corner. He's going to be brought down by Anthony Jackson. He just stuck with the play right there. So 2nd and 13, ball at the 47-yard line. Blair looking to throw. Can't make it open. He's going to tuck it in and run. He's got some speed to him as well. Stays on his feet, and he gets lit up right at the sideline after staying on his feet. It's still a pretty good gain there on 2nd and 13. Makes it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 2. So Blair from the gun takes a snap. They're going to fake the handoff. Try to find Rainey in the flat. He's got room running. He's got a blocker up in front, then brought down. Keeson Rainey catches the ball in the flat, gets a block from Devin Guildhouse. He falls into his own blocker. But a big gain right there. Blair's he has some time to work. He's getting this team moving. Takes handoff again. Throws it to Duncan. Duncan's going to be brought down in the field of play. The clock continues to roll. But that does put the Patriots offense in the red zone, I think for the first time tonight. Would love to get into the end zone right here. Duncan, low snap. Thinks the guy jumped out of bounds. They're not going to jump off sides. Not going to throw the flag. Blair makes a man miss. Tries to move upfield. Only gains a yard. It certainly did look like that one player for the Bulldogs may have jumped off sides. But he gains 2 yards on the play, making it 3rd and 1. Ball now on the 14-yard line. They're going to put Blair all by himself in the backfield. He doesn't know what's going on. And ECU's going to take a timeout. 6:11 left to play in the ball game. 6:10. They're going to call it 6:10 left to play in the ball game. So Ty Blair has stepped into this game. And has made a few really good plays. So it's 3rd and 1. Ball's on the 14-yard line. Blair from the gun. Edmondson in the backfield. They're going to hand off to Edmondson. He's got room to run. Tripped up inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Patriots. .550, clock moving. 1st and goal, ball on the 8-yard line. Patriots would love to get in the end zone right here. Blair from the gun takes a snap. He's going to hand off up the middle. Got room to run, and he's going to be, is he in the end zone? No, he's just short. Just short. Asdriel Dianis Elizade, just short of the end zone. Let's see if they go back to him right here. Blair once again from the gun. It's on the 1-yard line, 2nd and 1. They're going to fake the handoff. Blair's going to tuck it in and run. Touchdown, Patriots! On the option keeper, and then right after the play, some extracurricular. Like a player may have shoved another player down, maybe just a little bit uncalled for. All the emotions of the game. So unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Patriots. It's actually rather interesting. I'm actually have the stream pulled up right now on YouTube right next to me so I can kind of see what's going on at the same time. And it's actually, that's weird. It's reversed. Interesting. And then our timeout comes in. I think that is actually not my broadcast. Interesting. Yeah, mine looks different on there. So actually, I got the wrong broadcast pulled up. Let's see if I can find my broadcast real quick. Here we are. There we go. Oh, I was in the wrong spot the entire time. Now we got it. That was in the wrong spot. Looked all funky for a second there. Not sure what they ruled on that, but I guess they're just going to go for the 2-point conversion line. Why not? Blair from the gun. Jet sweep, trying to get around. Pitches it. And it was intended for Duncan. I'm not sure he would have had it. The 2-point conversion, that is. But the amount of PATs that have been attempted, and only one of them was actually converted. And they were trying to pitch it to Duncan, and it looks like he would have had some room to run. Maybe not get in the end zone, but just a little bit behind him. Makes the score 32-9. So 5:03 left to play in the ball game. Both teams only have one timeout left, and Ty Blair did get this team moving after a big play to Duncan. Let's keep Blair. He's got some zip to it, and he can move with his feet too. They decided to assess it on the kickoff, so 15-yard penalty after the unsportsmanlike will back them up to the 25-yard line. In what is most likely an onside kick scenario. Reminder, ball has to travel 10 yards or touch the opposing team. After 10 yards, we can grab it. Onside kick, ball's bounce, loose for a moment, but covered up once by player number 24, Kevin Pointius. So 5:03 remaining. In the ball game, it's 32-9. So handoff up the middle, new quarterback in. And it's number 13, Blaine Butler, in at QB for the Bulldogs. Could see a lot of running plays now, I think. So Butler from the gun takes the handoff. Takes the ball, he's going to hand up the middle. And tripped up after a gain of nothing. Number 38 on the carry, that is Marcus Nash. Let me get 3rd down and 9. See Blair warming up on the sideline, at least trying to stay warm. Takes a snap, throws ball over the middle and tipped. Pass was intended, not tipped, right out of the hands of Dane Holden. That'll bring up 4th down. Clock does stop with 3:41 left to go. So you might see this Bulldog offense stay out there. Say it once, I'll say it again. I'll say it 1,000 times, and that just that interesting little gray area. Past 10 o'clock. Once again, want to thank Mitchell for producing tonight's game, running the camera, and Shane for being our quality assurance tonight. Handoff, going around the corner, and he's going to keep moving and be just, I think he's got the 1st down after the oh my goodness. On the running play on 4th and 9, makes one man miss and able to get the 1st down. And off once again, pretty similar play, and this time he's got nowhere to go. That's Marcus Nash. So 2nd and 9. Hand off Nash up the middle. Follows his blockers. Gets inside the 20-yard line. Approaching 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. It's 3rd and 4. Butler from the gun. Nash in the backfield. 3 wide receivers. And off Nash. Nash runs right into the Patriots. Gains nothing on the play. Now bring up 4th down. I'm not sure the Bulldogs are going to get this play off in time. They have to waste their last timeout, probably. There's only 1 second left on the game clock, or the play clock, I should say. And they did indeed use their 3rd and final timeout with 1:02 left to go. Probably thinking about just trying to get this 4th down picked up. There's 1:02 remaining. No timeouts left for the Bulldogs. There's a lot of good to take from this game. There really is a lot of good to take from this game for the Patriots. Well, the score doesn't dictate it, but there is some good to take away from this. There is more than enough good to take away from this. Nash going on the right side. He'll have the 1st down. And stopped in the field of play with goal to go, and that should just about do it. There's a player down for the Bulldogs. And quickly back up. Clock now starts to run, as you're probably going to see victory formation here for the Bulldogs. No, I don't know, though. It's like Butler. They're going to continue to run the football with Nash. I'm not sure why. And he's going to get a touchdown. I don't know why they would do that. Now, folks, I'm trying to be, partial and trying to be the best they can, but I don't know why in that situation you would continue to try to score. I mean, I get it. I mean, crazy things have happened, but you just have to take a knee in that situation. I don't understand why. Why you feel the need to have Nash take the ball and run in the end zone. So people message me and say, well, you're still trying to win, still got to play hard, and what are you supposed to instill in your team? I'm sorry. Just in that situation, the right thing to do is just take a knee. In any level of football, that's what they would tell you to do. And he gets the extra point. That makes it 39-9, a 30-point lead. I know people may tell me, and they're going to let me know that, hey, whatever, it's a game and you want them to play hard, and then maybe I'm an old school and purist, and you always like to see the score being run up, and fine, you can say whatever you want, whatever. But no, in that situation, I think the right course of action would be just kneel the football. I'll stop harping on it. I'll stop saying what I gotta say. I don't understand that play call. I really don't. And maybe it's just because I grew up watching the Longhorns, grew up on teams where the Longhorns one time were beating on Ole Miss. They got the ball to Ole Miss's 1 yard line inside 2 minutes, no timeouts, and they took a knee. Ended the game. No need to keep adding on. Either way, it's 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. Squib kick. Fielded inside the 30. Makes one man miss, another man miss, and trucks someone over. Wow! Maybe that's why they did it. We can see that play right there. Give credit where credit is due. Sounds like that was number 20. Was that 28? That was Jalen Edmondson. It was Edmondson just trucked a defender over. Getting to the 49-yard line. And at the 47-yard line. So time for maybe a couple plays. Just to pad the stats. Blair from the gun. Big shot at the end zone here. Why not? Let's have some fun. Well, just going to hand off. Turning upfield. Makes one man miss. Makes another man miss. He's going to get a block. He's at the 30-yard line. Almost want to say get out of bounds. Run another play. That was a tremendous run there by number 25, Kareem Edwards. Excuse me. And they're going to get back to the line because the clock's going to stop. Now starting to move. Enough time to run one more play. Blair back to pass, under pressure, rolls out of the pocket, sets his feet, tries to take a shot at the end zone. Ball's out of bounds, but that is the end of the ball game. The Copperas Cove Bulldogs improved to 1-1, picking up their first win of the season. So the Patriots, they fall to 0-2. There were a few mistakes in that game on pretty much all around, but I said there's a lot of good there. Blair can throw the football, he can run. We saw some good plays on both sides, special teams. Just learning experiences. You're going to look back, you're going to watch the tape, you're going to learn. And there's a lot of plays that you wish you could have back. Every game, there's always going to be plays you wish you could have had back. Any round of golf ever had, no matter how good it's been, you always think it could have been just a little bit better, no matter what. So Eastview falls in that one, 39-9. Give me one moment. Next up for Eastview, they'll be taking on Lamb Passes. That game will be in Eastview. That game will be at 7 p.m. next week on the 9th. So Eastview trying to get their first win of the season. Well, I think that'll do it from us here at Copperas Cove. I'd like to thank Mitchell once again for running the camera, doing the producing, doing all the really hard work, but I get to have all the fun. It's a really tough job he has to do. I've done it before. So kudos to him. And to Shane, our quality assurance, making sure everything sounds good, making sure everything is up to code. Both are doing the real work here. I'm Brian Reed, and I just do the broadcasting, and I like to have fun, and I thank you for tuning in. So Eastview falls to the Copperas Cove Bulldogs, 39-9. My name is Brian Reed saying so long, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.